Every day, millions of people apply for jobs, and the same applies for this opportunity. I know there are many other candidates besides me in the run for this position, but I'm here to tell you why I'm the best fit for this position through this presentation. A little bit about myself. My name is Siddhant Singh. I'm a junior attending UNC Charlotte, majoring in economics and double minoring in mathematics and management information systems. I'm highly involved throughout my campus. And being highly involved throughout my campus gives me a unique variety of skills and experience that will be useful for the company. One experience as a freshman mentor. I'm also an undergrad TA for a macroeconomics class, and I am also a club treasurer for a club called Hindu Yuva. My main goal in my career is to obtain an analyst position to utilize my skills and knowledge in finance and information management systems to help businesses and the clients succeed. Next, we're going to talk about JP Morgan. JP Morgan Chase & Co. is an investment banking firm that offers a vast variety of services for their consumers. They're the largest bank in the US and the seventh largest in the world, and this is measured through total assets. Their mission statement is to aim and be the most respected financial service firm in the world, serving corporations and individuals worldwide. Some short-term goals that I found very interesting that the company has is their participation in the Advanced Cities Challenge, which helps developing and developed cities deal with any crisis that they may have regarding certain communities or lack of funding to help solve those issues. Another one is JP Morgan declared to achieve carbon neutrality by 2050. Next, we are going to talk about the position. So, I applied to be a team member of the Corporate Analyst Development Program, or CAD for short. In this role, one must be a motivated leader, have good project management skills and desire to grow, understand financial concepts and be innovative, communicate between business and IT partners, and have the ability to influence internal and external business partners as well. Through some research, I realized people who become part of the CAD program typically rotate through multiple teams. And some of these teams are controls, compliance, real estate, and operations. Then, after those few years, they can choose a team that they work for through that program and go into it fully and progress their career within JP Morgan. My experiences. Some experiences that I believe give me skills that are very well fit for the company in this position. Some of them come from my undergraduate TA experience. So I had to work on a large team. We had many undergraduate TAs besides me and a few graduate TAs as well. And we helped the professor create study plans. We graded assignments for a class of over 200 students. I had to work with large sets of student data, and I had to analyze trends of grades, assignments, and seeing which students I should reach out to and put them into a certain study plan. And then other students who are doing really well, I need to reach out to them and congratulate them on their efforts. Oftentimes, the professor would tell me to delegate responsibilities between myself and my coworkers, so the other undergraduate TAs should give us a list of things that would need to be done within a certain week or a span of time. And oftentimes she would reach out to me saying, "Hi Sid, can you delegate these responsibilities accordingly? They seem to work well last time you did it as well." So having that trust within that trust that my professor had in me meant a lot. So I have great leadership experience. I kept student morale high during COVID-19. The last year for students has been quite rough, and online school hasn't made it any easier. So I went out of my way to keep morale high by reaching out, communicating, talking to them, not just about school, but how their day was going, things like that. And that motivated them to do better in class and showed that their TA and their professors care about them. Through my mentorship, I worked with students to assess their strengths and weaknesses and made a detailed study plan. I typically worked with freshmen in my mentorship, so there were incoming freshmen And working with them when things were in person was much easier. It was easier to keep track of their progress, easier to communicate and hear their tone of voice and how they're doing and see if anything's wrong. So I had to adapt to getting the same amount of information through either voice calls, text, or if they're available, Zoom meetings. So I had to adapt to the new environment. And I was still able to guide them to the right academic opportunities on campus and guide them to their freshman year. From my part-time job, I learned how to multitask and focus on multiple things. I had to, I was working as a swim instructor, and we have up to 4 kids in our class. So I have to divide my attention equally into 4 parts basically, and focus on the one that I'm working on right now, the one swimming in front of me, and also the 3 other kids that would typically be sitting on the side, and make sure that they're not falling down, hurting themselves, fighting, or having anything else. I also had to keep with a fast-paced collaborative environment. Classes were on a time limit. We had to be extremely on time, and we had to work with the other instructors as well, because oftentimes kids would transfer from one class to another. We'd have to reach out and be like, okay, how did you typically teach your students, so I can incorporate that within my teaching as well, and that type of thing. In conclusion, I believe I'm a good fit for this position because of my abilities to multitask, adapt, and lead. Um, how I built these skills are what I believe set me apart from the competition. I would be a good fit for the company as the company goals and my own align as well, just to be the best, and help others as well. I want to use my skills to better impact the world and help the company grow, and this position would help me do just that. After researching the position as well, I've become more confident that I would be a great fit for the program. I would love to be a part of this team. I really would. So thank you for listening.